Yes, it's movie reveal day, and we got some new stuff to do. Mm, Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. If you like rock and roll and are a fan of it, this movie is right up your alley. Um, The Complete Unknown, it did rather well in the box office and on Rotten Tomato. I'm sorry I haven't been able to I have to fix that. Sorry, I haven't been posting that much. Cold weather today. Right now, it's 7 degrees. Don't believe me? Look up my city name. Um, 87 of a fresh tomato. That means that everybody in the theater brung their own fresh tomatoes. 96 of a hot popcorn. That means that people were actually going out and getting hot popcorn because they didn't like the stale crap. Um, what to know? Change the electric performance and ballast of Bob Dylan. Might not get under the artist's skin when you make a feel spending the time in his company. Yes, Bob Dylan was basically one of seven best musical artists back then. He didn't care what other people thought. He wanted to basically perform what he wanted. He didn't want to live underneath the shadows. But um, the reason why I went to go see this movie is not because of Bob Dylan, who played him was Tom. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but Edward Nielsen was also in there, and I've watched a lot of his movies. Um, a gentleman that played Johnny Cash was in there. Back then, singers, writers, they wrote their own music, and the way that they wrote it was to the point to the to the point of where people actually liked it. This was moved in New York in 1961. It is based on a true story. Again, the black drop of ventriloquial music since um, I do not know how to say that of culture and upbeat or something. Uh, Immigrant of a 19-year-old Minnesota arrives with his guitar uh, and reveals a talent, deciding to change a course of American music. He forgets to imitate relationship with a music icon of Greenwichville. On his rise of uh, on his rise to fame, uh, community breaking grounds and converts performance that basically is worldwide. Um, Bob Dylan sings a couple songs that people don't like, and it's not by guitar; it's by electric guitar. Most people back then, um, and I'll name a few: uh, Elvis, uh, Wayne Newton. They didn't they didn't like um, electrical instruments in their music, and then they did once this gentleman started playing it. It is rated R. It is a biology and drama and music. Open box office is 41.8 million. So opening day was 11.65 million, which is a lot of money. Um, the domestic internationally hasn't come in yet, and I don't know why. The movie's been out for a couple of weeks since December, so don't know why. Internationally or domestically, 41.8 million. It opened in the United States 11.6 million, which is very good. So I like to know what domestic happens because um, I like I like the movie because of the way it stands for people that are artists that they write down all their lines. Uh, some of the artists like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Purple People Eater, um, other writers and singers that were back then. They were the olden days that basically they wanted to reach out and actually play it with a different thing. Um, I can tell you that one of the songs that has been basically written over and over and over um, is one of the ones that our good friend Elvis has sung, and that's Jailhouse Rock. A lot of people have played that, and they've basically made it themselves, the song themselves. Why? They wanted to. Um, my thoughts about the movie was a interesting movie. It's about the olden days. Um, do I condolence it? No, but it's the way that people sing their music back then. They didn't have electric guitars. They didn't have instruments like trombone, clarinet. They had basically regular music, and they basically did the same thing that people do today, um, which is write it, play it, fix it, and then do it again. Some soundtracks take at least, uh, from what I've read on the internet, 8 days from the time that they write it to the time they record it to the time they play it. Our good friend Toby Keith, he passed away, and he was writing his last song. He was trying to finish his last song, and another person had picked it up, and they finished it for him. But if you get a chance, go see it. Um, it's still in theaters. I think the only place that you can see it is in theaters. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, the only place that you can see it right now is in theaters. It hasn't released it on any other platform that I'm seeing from Rotten Tomato. And usually Rotten Tomato is actually pretty good about where you can watch it. So that is it for this one. This one is now in the book. We got one at 6:45, and that one, if you like vampires, it's right up your alley. But I will be returning at 6:45 for, I don't know how to say the name of it, but when you see it pop up, you'll know the name. But I'll see you guys in a few. Hold on. I got so many boxes. Okay, here we go.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight.